My first impressions of the Taurus TCP. One of the first impressions of this gun that I got was that it shoots fairly well for as small a gun as it is. I was surprised that I was able to control it that well. I had always heard that a 380 is a little snappy, and honestly this was the very first time I'd ever shot a 380, but I found it fairly comfortable to shoot, and I really enjoyed the double action trigger. So in the box it comes with most of the standard stuff. You get the manual and the NRA flyers and whatnot, and then it has a little key for locking the gun down as a safety feature, something I'll probably never use. And it's kind of no frills. It comes with one mag and the key, and that's basically it. You can see it's a very small gun. My hands are not real big, but you can see it's pretty small. It's very light as well. I'll put it on the scales here in a minute. The takedown's pretty simple. It's very basic. The pin comes out, and then you can get the slide off, but you can take like a knife like this, or just you can even take a shell casing and pry the pin out that holds the takedown pin out. So it's pretty straightforward. It's some teeny weeny little springs and rod and the barrel. I like the way the spring seats into the barrel. It's got like a little notched out area for it, so that sits in there real nice. So pretty straightforward, not a lot to the takedown. Reassembly is pretty much straightforward as well, just like most of all your striker fired pistols or hammer fired modern pistols. It's a little bit tricky getting the takedown pin back into the gun. You also have to make sure you kind of push down the barrel a little bit, because it's got to be sticking out all the way forward in order for you to get the pin in, and it can be a little tricky. I've only reassembled it once. Well, this is the second time. It went a lot easier this time, but still just a little tricky working that takedown pin into it. So unloaded with the magazine in it, it comes in at a whopping 9.95 ounces. And then fully loaded with 7 rounds of Hornady Critical Defense, it weighs in at 12.25 ounces. So it's a very light gun. One thing I'm not a huge fan of is on the trigger guard. It's got some very squared edges. I had to kind of round this off a little bit because it would cut into my finger a little. So I rounded the one off on the right side. The left side didn't seem to bother me, but just something that they may have been able to make it a little nicer if they'd have just rounded these edges on the trigger guard a little bit. but it's easy enough to fix if you need to.